And we're back.
Here we are once again, part 3.
Part three. It's all my fault. I mean, well, I've got outdated equipment, so yeah, my phone. I charged it up all night last night. Had 100% on this. I mean, you can see how fucked it is. It is old, and the battery just goes within an hour or so. So apologies for that. But I got my iPad here as backup, so at least I ain't got to wear my earphones and all that shit. So yeah, I forget where we were now. We were talking about Down and riffs and that Lamb of God coming through with the new groove. So
grooves, yeah. That's right. Yeah. For me, besides Pantera, Down, COC, I was a pretty massive White Zombie fan. Los Exorcistos.
Yes, love that album. Yeah,
that's the one. Anything after that just doesn't quite cut it. That's the one for me.
Yeah, I mean, I've got Rob Zombie's albums, and yeah, it's not the same, is it?
No,
not at all.
It just doesn't have those elements.
Is it the ultimate? Is it the Ultimate Sin?
What's that?
Album? The Ultimate Sin? Is that? I think that's an album.
Ultimate Sin wasn't that an Aussie album?
No. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck knows. I need to dig up the thing. I got a smash.
I'm really not that familiar with most of his solo stuff. After Hellbilly Deluxe, I kind of stopped paying attention. So
Super Sexy Swinging Sounds was where I stopped with him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's all good. Some people love it. More power to him, but
again, he's a niche within a niche.
Yeah, not my cup of tea. But what they did with Los Exorcistos was just super cool, super unique. Nothing else out there, even close to what that was. And the grooves on that album are something else. Their guitarist Jay, and drummer Ivan, are just they're another. They're only together on one album, but it was like.
Well, like I was saying about Dime and Vinnie, they although they're like brothers, they are fucking tight. They were tight.
Yeah. Just the combination. Certain combinations in bands at certain points of time. It's kind of like Megadeth with Rust in Peace. Those 4 guys, you can never find that again, no matter what they do. So
I don't know what the whole deal with that Dave Efferson thing's going down right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking
revenge porn or something. Like, I don't think someone that old could get it up still, but.
Well,
just saying.
Dave parted ways with him pretty quickly after that all came to surface. So obviously their relationship wasn't that great to start with. So
no. I always like the story about how Dave Mustaine approached Dimebag to join Megadeth to be a guitarist, and Dime was
take
like,
"Take
my brother with me as well." It's like, I'm not looking for a drummer. It's like, well, I'm not joining your fucking band then.
Imagine
Rust in Peace or fucking some of the newest stuff with Dime's riffs on.
Yeah, I don't know. It just never would happen. Like. Metal history would have totally been completely different if that had happened,
Completely rewritten. December 8th probably wouldn't have happened, but then Pantera wouldn't have been as big as what they were if they hadn't done everything up to reinventing the steel. So it's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever got a desire to go to Columbus, Ohio?
Well, it's being knocked down. I've read the venue, the Alrosa Villa. It's been approved for planning to have apartments built on it. One of the admins of the Facebook page that I mentioned earlier, Roach Class, Chad Pryor. He's in a band, Lane's Calling, and they went down there and met Tim Diamond. Tim Diamond's he played with David Allan Coe for his band for a short while of time. They all met there. I think it was last week actually at the Alrosa Villa. Paid their respects, and there's a big rock out the front with all graffiti on it saying that, you know, rest in peace Dimebag and stuff like that. And they got some photos there. But yeah, it's just and off the back of that post that they did, they said, you know, we're here because it's getting knocked down basically. So I think it's an area, it's a location that will bring a lot of pilgrimage. But for me, it's where it all went down. I don't feel comfortable being there. You know, I don't live in America or anything like that, but I don't know. It's too eerie for me. I think it's, you know, I don't even like talking about guns and stuff anymore. You know, I used to love the idea of guns and stuff, but you know, people say, you know, how do you feel about guns? And I'm just like, no, that a gun's what killed Dimebag. But then on the other hand, it's like, it's not the gun that killed Dimebag, it's the person behind it that killed Dime. You know. Mm-hmm. So I'm still a little bit iffy about it all. So yeah. No, I don't think by the time we've been unlocked and everything like that, I don't think the Alrosa Villa will be standing any longer. For me to go and see and feel what the area was, or the stage or the setting was for that particular night. But I'd rather embrace everything else. There's more good stuff to celebrate than the bad one thing. So
no, most definitely. I mean, like having a tour of his house would be. I mean, it's going to become a museum one day. I would think.
Well,
once Rita's.
And again, I'm humbled that them doors have been opened.
Well, that's cool, man. The fans want all this inside info, you know. So.
The diehard fans want it. They want to know every little thing. They want to know what brand fucking toggle switch knob was used.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of guys in the community that are as passionate as I am, and I know for a fact that, you know, those guys want to see what I'm envisioning physically. So
yeah,
one day we'll see what happens. But yeah, I was going to lead on, like, obviously with the whole memorabilia thing. I don't know where am I? So I've laid out all my memorabilia on one table. There's hundreds of pounds worth of stuff here. Damage Plan guitar. I've got guitar picks. Rebel meets Rebel posters. All the way up to the most recent, like Phil Anselmo and the Illegals show stuff they did online. Did you check that out?
Nah, man, I wasn't able to.
I stayed up till like 2 a.m. just to watch it.
Yes.
It was worth the wait. I've got the my prized guitar, my favourite guitar, the Primal Concrete Sledge. I've actually got the signed certificate by Vinnie Paul there.
That's sweet.
And again, going back to the whole drums thing, got Vinnie Paul snare drum. When I first met Vinnie Paul in 2007, as I was saying earlier, I met him. I first saw Hell Yeah at Download Festival 2007, and you know, when you go to a festival, you got your tent on your shoulder, you got your coolie box, you got your roll, and there's me with all that. I'm trying to hold a drum skin, a Remo drum skin. You're fucking crazy. Why have you bought a drum skin to a festival? That's going to get smashed up. I'm like, look, Hell Yeah are playing. If they, you know, if there's a signing tent this year and Hell Yeah in the signing tent, I really want Vinnie Paul to sign a drum skin because I want to get the new snakeskin drum that he's just bought out and put it together. And here's a fucking cool. This is a weird story. And so we go to Download. Hell Yeah play, fucking great set. I'm singing along. Yeah, if you ever see any photos from Hell Yeah at Download Festival 2007, look out in the crowd photos. I'm the one waving the fucking Texas flag in the crowd. So I've got the Texas Lone Star State flag in the crowd. So, and then we're walking about, getting food and stuff, and the signing tent agenda's up, and it says Hell Yeah, like 3:00. I'm like, what? It's like fucking 2:30 now. I ran back to the tent, got my drum skin, and stood in line for about half an hour. And I went through, and the first person I got to because obviously I bought the Hell Yeah CD with me as well. So, you know, laid out the Hell Yeah CD. First person I got to was Chad. And he goes, "Oh, you want me to sign a drum skin for you?" I'm like, No. This is just for Vinnie. I was like, "Just sign the album sleeve." So I've got a fully signed up album sleeve from their first album from that. The drum skin's put away at the moment, but I finally get to Vinnie Paul. He's at the end, sat next to Bob Ziller, who also played for Damage Plan, and I'm like, "Hi, Vin. Oh my god, like proper fanboying out. Like, can you sign my drum skin?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, man." I was like, "Give it to him." He signed it. He put the little face logo that he does with the beard, and he put the cross with the little dots underneath his drumsticks, and he put Hell Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, I want to put this on your new drum skin that you just brought out. You know, the new Pearl one." He's like, "Oh," he always did this clicky pointy thing, and he went, "Oh, hope you get it," kind of thing. And years went by, and the drum skin sat in its sleeve for years and years and years and years and years. And then I set up the Dimebag Rig Project and everything. And one finally, the snare that what I just showed you, the snakeskin one, finally come up on Facebook Marketplace for about 200 quid. So I was like, "Fucking, I am getting it." And in between that time, I'd met Vinnie Paul again, and he'd signed another drum skin for me in 2012. So it was my sister's. I remember it was my sister's prom. So I went and saw my sister off for a prom. Went and picked up this this snakeskin drum. Got home, took the lugs off, put the skin on, took some photos, put the other drum head on that was signed, took photos, all different angles, posted it up on Instagram, getting likes, whatever. And I was like, "Fuck, fine." Like, this was like 2018. And early part of 2018. And I was like, "Shit, it's been 2007, 2008. It's been like 11 years I've had this drum skin, and I've wanted to put this drum skin on this drum." I've finally married the two together. Went to bed so fucking happy that I'd finally done it. I got a Vinnie Paul snare, signature snare, signed drum skin by Vinnie Paul. Went to bed, woke up, looked at my phone. Obviously, my alarm was going off. Just thought, I'll jump on Instagram, see how many likes I've got. Not that I'm a like chaser. And I'm looking at my messages, and I'm scrolling through. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I'm resting. And I'm going on fucking Loudwire and stuff, and it's like Vinnie Paul announced dead.
Oh.
And I was thinking, what? Like, literally, it fucked my head up. Literally, I was like, the night I finally married the two things together was the night that Vinnie Paul died.
Jeez.
Like, really? Selfishly, I was thinking, like, "Oh, I would love to get another drum skin signed by him when Hell Yeah come on tour again soon. And, you know, I'd take my drum and show him it and get a picture with him and everything." That night he died. It fucked my head up, seriously. And I couldn't get my, it was just a weird, like, alignment of stars or something. I don't know how you ever want to see it, but it was like it, I don't know, I could take it personally. It was like he held out for me for that to happen, but he didn't know me. You know, yeah. And then in the meantime, I got the D drum snare with the dragon heads on it. So I put because he actually played that drum when I met him when he signed my Dime guitar. I put that head on the 2012 head on that drum, and kept the 2007 drum on the 2007 head, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've got two signed Vinnie Paul signature drums. So
wow.
Yeah, I say it's just a collection that's always growing with my memorabilia. People are always messaging me saying, "Oh, I went and saw Pantera back in '94. I've just found my ticket stub. Do you want it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll give you 15 quid for it." "No, I'll send you it for free." I'm like, "You seriously?" They're like, "Yeah, no, you have it." I'm like, "I've got like a wedge of ticket stubs now from like shows that I was like 5 years old." Like, I wouldn't have ever attended it, but I've got the ticket stubs from that show. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, so going back to the community, amazing community that I've got around me, not under me, not next to me, but around me. You know, humble.
You got any? You got any ticket stubs from Australia?
No, I think the only ones I've got a cop, because I don't know if you've got it. There was a 20th anniversary box set of the Cowboys from Hell. It came with like a T-shirt that Dime designed, a booklet. It came with an array of different things. But I was showing you around some tickets and stuff. But yeah, like I've not got any ticket stubs from Australia. But what I'm doing at the moment, as you might see behind me, any shows that I've been to, I'm trying to find the original poster from the show, and I'm putting it up in a frame and putting any guitar picks that I've caught in the frame with the ticket stub, and that's what my studio is going to be. It's like I was saying earlier, like a hard rock cafe. I have all my posters up with ticket stubs to shows that I've been to. Vinnie Paul snares, fucking Vinnie Paul drumsticks, like Damage Plan drumsticks.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
yeah, man. It's going to look like a hard rock cafe, and my mini dream is to have this little studio going on, you know, just do small bands, EPs and stuff. So
nice, man. It'd be awesome. Hey, man, we'll definitely shoot the shit again another time when we're both free, because we've got plenty of cool shit to talk about.
We'll try and do it in one hit this time.
Well, this is, you know,
I can talk.
We've already got like over 2 hours of footage, you know, of 4 parts.
Well, it's probably more of an hour with all the breaks we've had in between. Was there any other outstanding questions that we need to go through? Because I know we've digressed a lot, and it's been fucking pleasure speaking to you, my brother. So
yeah, most definitely, man. It's been a blast, man.
Yeah.
Nothing real. I haven't really got anything here that. Okay, here's one. Okay, here's my final question. This is one that I did send you. If all the guys were,
I think I know what one it is.
Yeah, if they were all alive, man, all
go for it.
And they decided to reform right now, 2021. Do you think they'd still have it and have what it takes to A, impress themselves, and B, impress everyone else again?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I mean, you've obviously, you're a fan like me. You've seen Phil play the Dime Bash stuff, and he's absolutely wrecked on stage, and he's like slurring. I think the only reason Phil got in that position was because of everything that happened. You know, Phil's had a lot of bad press over the last 5 years or so. Not so much in the last 2. He's really turned his life around, I think. He's not doing things that he used to do, let's say. He's got a lot more healthier. I saw him and the Illegals twice in 1 week, 2 years back. Fucking top form.
Okay.
But I think of everything that happened, and a lot of the fans blaming Phil for what happened to Dimebag, and then Vinnie Paul being begrudging against him and not wanting to talk to him. I think that put Phil in a bit of a bad place. If nothing had happened, if 9/11 never happened and there wasn't a hiatus of Pantera, that I think they'd still be going now. And you know, we've all had the big 4, you know, the big 4 gigs with Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, and Megadeth. I think it would be the big 5.
Yeah.
I think it genuinely would. That there would be no big 4. I think it would be the big 5.
Yeah, good point, actually.
Yeah. Well, the actual question I thought you were going to ask is what do you say to people when you say heavy metal's just a load of noise?
Oh, I think I can guess what you'd say anyway.
Try fucking playing it yourself.
Yeah,
that's what I say. Right. Try, pick up a fucking guitar, put on an amp, and you try playing a riff. Even that, some people can't get the concept of playing. So that's what I say. I say, you know what? Listen to the songs. Try and listen to the drums individually. Try and listen to the guitar individually. listen to what he's saying. You try and collate that in one thing and try and replicate it yourself if you think that's fucking shit. Because believe me, the technicalities on trying to play all like this, all down the fretboard, trying to get your double bass and snaring lines with fills and all that type of shit, you won't be able to fucking do it. So don't go fucking criticizing heavy metal because you listen to EDM, you know. No, that's not what it's about. It's about fucking playing grooves that hit people's hearts, and you don't get that with any other genre apart from maybe the blues, but you only get it with metal. So that's what I say to people. Fuck you, play it yourself. And if you can't, then you know why.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah.
Good answer. You want to play it yourself is a very good answer. Yeah.
Exactly. Being a semi-musician, you know, I know how hard it is to fucking play. That's why I play it, because it challenges me.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Is there any riffs you'd like to hear anyway? I'm only limited as well to riffs.
You pick one for me, man.
Oh God, we were talking about this one earlier. 1 second, I'll change over.
Yeah.
So it's my 2004, the same as Dimebag had, Korean Black ML. Took this to my first Crowbar show and got Kirk Winstein to sign it for me as well. We talked about Dimebag and stuff like that. Talked about the project, and he was behind it. Years later, he was kind enough to tell his favourite Dimebag story. So
yeah, that one.
You hear that okay?
Yep.
I'll turn it up a bit more, yeah?
A little bit more, yeah.
Fuck, how's the end go?
Cool.
There's a little early morning riff for you.
Nice, man. Nice.
And hopefully one day I get to play that on stage with Down.
That's it, man.
That's a promise by Kirk as well. It's on Facebook. I've been
I'm
practicing
sure
it just for that.
I'm sure you'll remind him.
Daily. No, he's
Nice,
a good sport. He's a good sport. He's a good guy.
Nice, man. Nice.
And hopefully by then I'll have my Dimebag Rig Project T-shirts. So I'll be at the front and he'll go, you, you, come up here. Yeah. I know you. But hopefully he hooks me up with a backstage pass, and I'm by the side of the stage ready just to put that guitar on. So we'll see. That'd be amazing. That's, again, big dreams. Big dreamer that I am. But no, as I say, I've said this throughout the whole interview. I'm humbled with anyone that's taken the time to comment, post, like anything I've posted. I'm humbled that I'm in contact with Dime's family, you know, his group, his clique, and that they appreciate what I'm doing as much as the fans appreciate it. It's nice to know that his nearest and dearest appreciate what I'm doing as well. So it hits me every time I talk to them.
That's awesome.
They're actually taking the time to talk to me. So, and it's been great for you for me, because I've never done this before. As I said earlier, I've never sat down and done an interview with anyone. And I don't think many people have heard little snippets of my story, but they've not heard the whole thing. I've not gone into, it's not like a story where I've gone into my childhood. And, I know I said about my parents being divorced and shit like that, but that's only relating to what music I got into via my dad with AC/DC. But it's just more of an interview on why I'm doing this and how much I love it. And hopefully it comes across that I have still got, after 4 years, I've still got the passion for it. I still fucking love it. I still post every fucking day, try to anyway. Try and do 2 or 3 posts a week. It's not even that I'm trying to be relevant. I see some pages for different niches, and they burn out after a year or so, just because the content's just so. It's a full-time job running a page like this. When you're just scrolling through the hashtags and you see photos, take a snapshot. I could use that for like 3 months' time when, I don't know, Dave Mustaine's birthday's coming up, and here's a picture of Dime and Dave. I've not seen this photo before. I'll save that for later. I've got 4,000 photos on my phone of pictures. Like, I've got about 100 of me and my wife, and about 3,000 of Dimebag, Pantera, Damage Plan. So, when are you going to delete all these photos? I might need it for reference. But no, it's been an amazing journey so far, and what we spoke about earlier. I know you're going to edit it out, but it was all a dream. We'll see how it goes over the next 4 years. So
all I can say is, man, love what you're doing. Cheers for getting one today, man. I know we rescheduled a few times, but all for the better. We both had the time to talk for longer today. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
no, I've really enjoyed it. And let's say we started this interview at 9:30. It's now 12:25. I know we've had a few technical difficulties, but listen, as I said earlier, I've got time for everyone and anyone. And when I'm with someone, I'm fucking with someone, So yeah, I'm not going to go, oh, I've got a barbecue in 5 minutes and it's 20 miles down the road. I'm going to cut you short and wrap it up and parcel it up. I'm still going to continue and waffle on like I've been doing this whole interview. So, and smoking. And I'm not gonna. This is worn off now. I'll be drinking this when I get on the other side of the fucking road.
Nice, man. Nice. Hopefully, we can actually meet one day and sit down and have a couple shots together. That'd be cool.
That'd be amazing. That'd be good. So I've got time for everyone and anyone. So if you come over here or if I go over there, it's on my bucket list to head over that way. So
nice, man.
We've got my father-in-law is one of 12. And some of his brothers and sisters have moved over your way anyway. So my wife's got cousins that she's never met that are Australian, New Zealand, or whatever. Cool. So yeah, we do plan on heading over. I think the nearest I've been to you was Bali.
Yep.
That was our honeymoon about 5 years ago. So yeah,
nice.
It's a long old trek, but it's definitely worth it for sure.
I always liked there was a comedian.
So on that note,
when you said as far as you've got as Bali, it reminded me of remember a British comedian called Lenny Henry?
Yep.
Yeah. I was watching one of his sets years ago when I was a kid, and he came over to Australia for something. I don't know. It must have been a comedy festival, and he said, "Oh, he goes, you guys shouldn't be called Australia. You should just be called Far." Because
it's weird as well. Like it's like our time difference now is 9 hours. You're 9 hours ahead of me. So it's what, like 8:30 at night there.
It's like nine something now.
9:30. Yeah. But in America, they're like 6 to 8 hours behind.
Yeah.
So does that make them nearly a whole day behind you, although they're closer to you?
Flight wise, no, I think you guys are still
time zone wise. Like, is America a day ahead of you, basically? Nearly.
They're a day behind us, but
And another thing that's fucked me up if you're traveling to America, would you go in that little gap in between Australia and America that way, or do you fly over Europe and go to America that way?
No, we go over the Pacific towards
Because Grady put something up on his Instagram the other day, or his Facebook the other day. And he remembered a time where he was like in Japan, and instead of flying from Japan over Australia and everything to America, which is like the shortest route, they flew over Europe and had about 5 stops. Yeah,
just messed up scheduling. Obviously, maybe it was a cheaper way to do it or something. Who knows?
Maybe who knows? But no, it's definitely on the agenda. But at the moment, my money's saved for that trip to Texas, California, and Florida. So yeah, we'll get that out of the way first. I think
do that.
I think once I've done that, there's a lot of stuff that's in my head that's now ticked, and I probably won't go back to it. Or if they do a final ride for Dime or something like that, I'll go to that. But yeah, in the meantime, it's just focusing on that at the moment. Obviously, we're not allowed to fucking go anywhere at the moment anyway, and I'm a bit of a conspiracy guy myself. So they're implementing the vaccine over here. My wife's had her first vaccine. Yeah. I'm a bit of an anti-vaxxer. I'm not having that shit put in my arm. I'm like, if I want to go and do these things, I'm going to need to have it. So I'm going to have to compromise, I think, and I have to have a jab just so I can do the things that I want to do. It's horrible because being a conspiracy theorist, it's like the powers that be are telling you you can and can't do stuff that you should be free to do, and then you're being held by the balls that you can't go to America unless you've had this jab. You can't go to a concert unless you can prove that you're COVID free. You can't do this. You can't do that unless. I'm like, my freedoms are being breached right now, and it's like it's a way of control. It's like you can't go to the grocery store and buy your bread and milk unless you wear a mask, and it's a whole shift at the moment. It's like conforming to live, and I've been to conspiracies since before I was into Pantera, and that's a fair few years now, and I've learned a lot of stuff in a film called Zeitgeist that was brought out in 2005, and a lot of things that they were mentioning in 2005, you think, oh yeah, whatever, and it's actually happening now. So I'm applying that, and I'm overthinking. So listen, I'm think I'm going to have to get the jab just so I can head over and do the things I need to do for the page, for the fans. So
how'd she go with your wife with the jab? Did she have any reaction or
nothing? No, it depends. There's 3 or 4. There's like obviously the Pfizer, there's the AstraZeneca. I think the Pfizer's the Oxford jab, isn't it? I'm not sure, but there's Johnson & Johnson had just brought one out in America. I know Biden's just come over and done the whole G12 summit or whatever it's called over here in the UK. He's buying a load of vaccines for America, and it's going to be just distributing them out over the next year or so. But yeah, a lot of people I know, depending what one they have, they get cold-like symptoms, like flu-like symptoms, where they're like nose is dribbling and they're bunged up, or they've got a headache or whatever, or they can't lift their arm further than that. Some people are perfectly fine, they're loosey goosey, and it's only a scratch on the arm, it was nothing, and I'm like, I don't want to take that risk. I don't know what they're putting in me. Again, overthinking. Population control, is it going to affect the old tadpoles?
Well, who knows, man.
Trying to control population by getting this jab. You can't breed. I don't know, but again, I overthink everything. So that's completely unrelated. The reason I took a new direction. I need to be speaking to David Icke more. More of a podcast with David. If you know who David Icke is, he's
yeah, I know he is. Yeah.
Gone a bit glitchy.
It has a bit.
Yeah.
Poor connection.
But no, other than that, man, it's been a pleasure to have an interview with you. Hopefully, grows your platform as much as mine. So I've made
Cheers, man.
made another friend. So
Yeah, nice, man. Most definitely. We'll stay in touch, man. And once I edit it all and I'm about to post it on YouTube, and we'll do the old, Instagram
postings, swipe up for
story.
this.
Yeah, all that sort of thing. So
Yeah, man.
we'll definitely chat again, dude.
Hopefully, you paint me in a good light.
Yeah, man. Don't worry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, I've got 1-2 barbecue to attend.
All right, mate.
Here's another. There you go. On that note, I'll say this: someone from Texas went to the Dime Bash, and on the note of barbecue, 1-2 barbecue. I don't know if you can see that. It says winner backbeat barbecue dinner. And I got the laminate as well that they give out so you can get into Dime's house. Oh,
nice.
His front yard. So on that note, 1-2 barbecue.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
All right, mate. You take care of yourself.
Been a pleasure, mate. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you for your time.
Yep, you too, man. And we'll talk soon. Later.
All the best.
We're done.
We're done.